It's the first time I've had short hair in I don't know how long.
Is that weird?
It feels so weird with a hat on and everything, and my mom's happy though, so.
Did you wake up and be like, whoa, what happened?
Yeah, I've been running my hands through my hair, and it's just weird feeling nothing up there.
All for a good cause.
Yeah, great cause. I mean, like Shay said, it's the least we could do.
How long had Max, how long had you known you guys were going to do that?
We knew it in the fall. Well, we knew we were starting to raise money for that foundation, but it wasn't until a little bit into it we found out we were going to shave our heads. I mean, I think a few of us knew that they did that, where all these coaches at Texas A&M, and they all were there, and we kind of all heard about it and kind of speculated that it was going to come. But and then once we found out, there was mixed emotions, but we knew it was for a good cause, and I mean, some of us look a little scary, so it might be good.
How much more prepared are you for a second season of college baseball, having gone through this thing now once?
Yeah, I mean, the whole offseason feels like it's just been slowing down a little bit. Like last year just felt like it was just rapid pace, like just keep on going and going and going. And now I feel like it's just been kind of slow and steady. I've been feeling comfortable and just kind of feeling good about where I am and not really worrying as much.
Last season you were kind of a lead by example kind of guy. Have you found yourself, you're a year older now, kind of leading players that are younger than you?
Yeah, I'm not the most outspoken guy, but I mean, when we're doing drills on the field and kind of just working through practice, I like to sometimes just pull guys aside and talk to them, not really in front of everybody, but just kind of give them tips and pointers, through like what maybe might have gone wrong, because I mean, I messed up a bunch in the fall and pretty much learned about everything you could learn, and just trying to make it easier on the young guys.
Who was someone that kind of helped you?
Spencer, a lot. He was on that left side of the infield, and I mean, probably at least once a practice, he'd pull me aside and give me tips and tricks. He told me the same thing. He's like, I messed up every way you could freshman year. I know what's going through your head, so he helped me out a bunch.
What do you think you guys proved as a team last season, and how does that carry into this season?
I think we just proved that Husker baseball is, I mean, we're just going to play and we're going to give you everything we got, no matter what the situation. No matter if we're playing 7 games in 8 days, we're going to give you everything we got. No matter if it's 70% or 100%, you're going to get our 100% of what we got. And it's always going to be a battle. You're never going to be able to just walk right over us.
Who are some guys who maybe didn't get a lot of time last year because there were no midweeks that you're excited to see step into a bigger role this year?
I think a lot of the outfielders. Last year we had those 5 guys in the outfield that were older and all had so much experience. It was kind of hard to get them out of there. But I think we got a bunch of new guys in the outfield that I think are really going to show some things and that they can really play ball.
Do you see this offense overall being similar to last year in terms of how you guys generated runs, or is this going to look a little different?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the same concept. We have a little different skill set of the players, but I mean, right now we're just kind of getting in our roles and finding everything and our roles, and once we figure that out, it'll probably look a lot the same as last year.
Expectations are high for this season. You guys won a championship last year. How are you kind of handling the expectations for this team and also for yourself?
Yeah, it's tough not to read everything and think and look ahead. Like Shay was saying, it's tough not to look ahead to that regional and what we did last year. But what we got to do is just focus on the next game. I mean, growing up, every coach, I think all of us that have ever had is just always focus on that next game. I think if we just focus on that next game and looking only one step ahead and not a full mile ahead, we'll be pretty good.
What
did you kind of take from your summer that you had out on the Cape, and maybe what are you bringing from there that kind of helped you here?
Yeah, I had a bunch of fun. Met a lot of guys and learned a lot about baseball there. A lot of those guys had a lot more experience playing in the infield, especially more than I did at third, and I think I learned a lot about how hard those balls come in with some of those top tier players hitting 1 through 9 through that lineup. So that was a big help for me in the field, and just kind of picking the guys' brains there that are hidden and what they look for and all that, and I think it'll help me a bunch this year.
You talked about obviously learning a lot as a freshman. Just kind of what are the main things that you did learn and that you reflected on kind of at the end of last season?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things is just kind of stay even, because when your team's kind of looking at you and looking at that big moment, you guys got to stay calm. And I think that, me, Bryce, all those young guys have kind of learned how to just kind of stay even throughout the whole entire game, because once you're not even, that team's going to pick up on that, and they're just going to start eating at you.